play killer at high level, you need to be able to use your red glow to trick survivors to be able to get hits at loops. Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, Mighty Matt here. Today I'd like to talk about red glow mind gaming and how you can use the red glow to better your killer gameplay. I'm first going to show you guys what the red glow actually is through Survivor. So I pause it here just to show you guys briefly what the red glow actually looks like. And yeah, you can just see that there's a red glow. I'm sure all of you know this, or a lot of you know this. And survivors generally use this red glow to figure out where the killer is and to loop. Let's now look at some killer gameplay. So in this first clip, I'm decloaking as a Wraith because I know someone's over here. And I'm going to chase them to this loop here. I'm going to show you guys what I mean by red glowing, red glow mind game. So right here, I'm going to stop. At this point, this person's going to go around the corner. I'm going to turn around, walk backwards, and they're not going to see my red glow. And I'm hoping I can catch them behind that wall there. My hope right here is that that person behind the wall there, the survivors, hesitates for a second because they don't see my red glow, and I'll be able to get the hit on them because they're going to be behind that wall waiting for me. And as you can see, turn around, and they hesitate because they don't know where I am, and it works. In this next clip, I'm approaching a T and L wall. These are especially good for the red glow mind games. I missed the hit on this person here, and then they actually double vault this, but at this point right here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn around and hide my red glow from the survivor who's somewhere in the middle of that TL. And my goal is to confuse them and hopefully they don't know where I am. So as you can see, hide my red glow, and I guess they waited on their sprint burst there, but they end up at another one. Same thing. I'm going to do something a little different though. I'm going to show my red glow initially forward, and then I'm going to double back. So they think I'm going to the right, but I'm actually going to go to the left. And as you can see, they think I'm going that way, so they head to the left, and I get them. So in this clip, I'm actually at the killer shack. So it's kind of the same idea. I have three options I can do. I can head in, follow this person, and try to get the hit at the pallet or the window. I can, go into the doorway and then double back to the window. Or 3, which is the mind game I'm going to show you guys. It's walk backwards and end up in killer shack. And I'm hoping that the survivor ends up faking the vault at the window and going to the pallet. Because either they have to throw the pallet or you're going to get the hit. And it's going to be very hard for that survivor to know whether you're going to actually come into the killer shack or you're doubling back towards the window. And sometimes they'll guess right and they'll actually go to the window, but oftentimes they won't. And that's the whole trick, to throw them off. So I'm hiding my red glow, and this guy thinks I'm going to go back to the window, and he ends up faking it, so I'm able to walk. He doesn't throw the pallet, and I get the down. He could have easily countered it by just throwing the pallet, but he didn't want to waste it because it's such a strong pallet. Moving on now. In this clip, I want to show you guys how strong this can really be if you can combo it into multiple loops. So I'll kick this gen, and I know someone's around here. So at this point, I see this person. I'm going to turn around just to hide my red glow for a second so that this person hesitates at this loop, so I'm able to get the hit before they make it to the pallet that's on the other side. And that's the whole thing with this. You want to make people stop for a second. If a survivor stops for a second, look, boom, he turned around towards me, and I was able to get the hit there because of that. And now look, I'm at this loop, same loop as I showed before. I'm going to come around this way, hide my red glow for a second, and even if he hesitated for a second there, that would have bought me enough time to get the hit on him there before he threw the pallet on me. And if you can incorporate these red glow mind games, similar to what I showed you, not just on the loops I showed you, even on jungle gyms and other loops, you'll be a way better killer, I'm telling you. All of these mind games, they really help you just speed up the chase, and that's the whole thing with this game, right? You have to get through the chases quicker to prevent the survivors from finishing the gens. And yes, these mind games might not always work, but definitely just having them in your gameplay and like using them when you play killer, it really makes a difference. Because you can't be the kind of killer that just goes and breaks all the pallets, because if you're that kind of killer, you're going to lose the game most of the time because the survivors are just going to get through the gens way too quick. And mind games is a way that the killer can fight back, that they can use to get these hits and get these downs and get these hooks. But yeah, I hope you were able to learn a thing or two about Red Glow mind games. Other than that, thanks for watching, and if you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be great. Otherwise, have a nice day.